Bob, what do you think about your son's managing so far with the Yankees?
Well, if you hit all those home runs every day and pitch real good, you're really a smart manager. So he looks really smart. I know he's loving it. He loves every moment. He loves all the players in the locker room, and they're doing a great job. When he did the interview, I thought he was going to get the job. I knew a lot of people around who were being interviewed. I really thought Aaron would get it.
As far as expectations for him, obviously everybody has their own. Did you have any?
Oh no, I don't think you can. I mean, well, except for that Yankee team. So my expenses, my feeling was it was going to be pretty stout. And then, he got the job with no resume. So he gets the best managerial job of any sport in the entire world. And the next day, Brian Cashman gives him Stanton. So, I knew he had a real good product going.
And once that happened, you saw a lot of people say he's getting the keys to, say, the Lamborghini.
Sure.
He's done a pretty good job driving that thing.
Well, anybody usually gets the Yankees for a long, long time. That's what they've gotten.
And everybody always talks about the Boone baseball family. How much pride do you guys take in that, and being a baseball family, and also exceeding so well?
Well, I think it's what we did, and it's my kids going into the same thing I did. I went into the same thing my dad did. I think that probably as a daddy, it gives you a little pride, but it really has nothing to do with that. I'm proud of all my kids of what they do and the kind of people they are and the character that they exhibited. Aaron is really baseball smart, has been his whole life. He's been focused his whole life. And I wasn't surprised with the announcing. He was announcing things when he was 4 years old, and he was around the ballpark all the time. And I got the opportunity to manage him in Cincinnati, and so I know his baseball acumen, and it doesn't surprise. None of it surprises me at all.
Now, during his playing days, I'm sure he called you at any hour of the day asking you for advice as a player. Has he done that just yet as a manager?
Actually, he didn't ask me for any advice. He played for me, and he and I are like this. When I start talking about something, he'll want to argue about it. So, no, he's got enough resume in his brain that he doesn't need it from me. We usually, when I tell him something, he usually wants to fight me about it.
So no calls in the middle of the night just yet, or text messages?
Well, we talk quite a bit, but not necessarily about anything in particular with the club.
He finally got thrown out of a game. He had a good laugh about it afterwards. What was your take on when he got thrown out? Not on the call, but on just like seeing him get as fired up as he did and show that emotion.
Actually, I didn't see it. I called him the next day. I said, what did you do now? You yelling at umpires again? The only time he's always been so cordial. He never gets thrown out. The only game he got thrown out of, I know you've seen, it was his first game in the big leagues. Mm-hmm. And he threw his helmet down because he thought he was safe. He threw his helmet down, he got thrown out. It's like, seriously, you're going to do that? So, no, if you're in that job, when I did the job, I never got thrown out. I got thrown out a couple times as a player. But I had a great rapport with the umpires. Aaron had a great rapport and does have a great rapport with the umpires. So, and when I was playing, I never got into those big brouhahas. But as a manager, I had one umpire tell me when I went to manage, he said, "Bob, you've really changed." And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Well, you've yelled from the dugout. You never used." I said, "I'm the manager." I said, "You want me to yell at you? Or you want 25 of my guys yelling at you?" "I'm yelling at you because I know that's what they're thinking, and I don't want them yelling at you because I'm going to sit here and be quiet. So if you're the leader, you've got to express yourself more times than not, probably."
All right, so looking at this roster, the lineup that he's putting out there every day, how well they've performed so far this season, where do you see Aaron Boone and the Yankees going?
Well, I work for the Washington Nationals, so we'd love to be meeting them in a World Series. So, but certainly the making of their club and their offensive prowess and their pitching's really getting straightened out. I expect Washington or New York to be there right into the. You never know once you get into the playoffs because games get won and lost sometimes on fluky things, but you got to believe that the Yankees are going to be in the hunt.